Good morning, everyone. Hello, it's Tuesday today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Right, this is Bitcoin. This is a daily update. Let's see what we have today. Good morning, everyone. We see Bitcoin dropping, is retracing. Let's have a look. Well, we said yesterday that we're gonna have the question, either we're gonna reverse from the range, or are we gonna penetrate the range? And it went through. We see some a little bit rejection here in these areas. We had a nice big wick, then you see that it was trying to retrace, it got a new push and it went through. That's good signs. Now we see a little bit of weakness, a quite strong candle to the downside, so that is a little bit aggressive selling. So someone woke up this morning and they decided to sell. They had enough. Okay, I'm not panicking yet. Why? Because the first thing that was the most difficult is for the price to get into the range. Now that you're getting into the range, that is a good sign. So what we want now, we want to stay within the range. Okay, so it went a little bit fast to the up, and then it has a long way to come down to retest these areas, but we're going to take things one by one. Okay, step by step. Right, okay. What else do I see? On the higher time frame, let's go to the higher time frame. The 4 hours. Let's go to the 4 hours. Remember that on the smaller time frame, on the pivot point, that area here, the pivot point, on the smaller time frame, the last high was here. Okay. On the higher time frame, even on the 12 hour, so to say, right, and the daily, your last high is here. So on a higher time frame, we just broke the big structure. Okay, on a higher time frame, so we broke structure on the daily and the 12 hour. Okay, the smaller time frame, like the hour, 4 hours, 3 hours, we broke the structure quite early, but that was early signs, right? Remember that I was saying that. Now we broke the big structure from the daily, and that is still a good confirmation to the upside. Okay, now again, here we are on a high time frame, 12 hours, 1 day, 1 D. On the time frame, we see that we are very bullish. The degrees of the angle have been increased dramatically, so that was like a parabolic move inside the range. Very bullish signs. So it broke multiple structures on a lower time frame. It broke the structure down here. On the higher time frame, it breaks the structure here. So we're talking about a case of reversal. Okay, no doubt about that. So all these early signs came true. So now we are in the range. We need to mark a little bit the range. Okay, I'm gonna hide these levels for the time being. I'm not gonna delete them. I'm gonna just hide them. So here we are. I'm gonna hide them, and I want to focus inside the range a little bit. Let's mark the levels within the range. So here I have my gangster fib. Let me mark the top of the range to the very bottom of the range. Okay, so here it is. I'll mark the top with the bottom of the range. Let me go down to 90 minutes, a time frame that I like, and I see that I have rejection levels. That's where Bitcoin rejected, right? This is the red line, the 50%. Let's have a look. Let me bring the numbers closer to us so we can see the numbers of values. Let's do that 800. See any improvement? No. Let's go to bring 500. Yeah, that's closer. Let's bring it to 350. That's even better. Okay, let's make sure that I'm spot on the range. So yeah, it's about there. I'm quite happy about that one there. That's good, that's good, that's good. Right, yeah, okay, so we found the level of 65,050-ish, 65.45, 65,045, okay? So we found this area as a rejection point, okay? Let's have a look on the left. Did something dramatically happen in these levels? No, nothing dramatically, so not drastic, so to say. So let me go into a higher time frame. Nah, the big volume was a bit higher. So that is, someone is panicking, someone is trying to take profits aggressively. Okay. Let's go back to the smaller time frame, even 1 hour. 1 hour is okay. 90 minutes is my preferred time frame. So what I would like to see, I would like to see that Bitcoin will hold the range. Okay. So we had that as a resistance. Second try, kind of a small retest in these levels as a support, not a very strong one. That is going to be a very strong test of a support, of a flip. So we need to see now that we are holding these levels. Okay, the 62,920 or 63 roughly. Okay, so we need to stay above 63. This is the objective for today. We need to stay above this level. As I said, we don't need to panic. We need to take, step by step. We're dropping down from 65 to 0.45 to 63,983, 64-ish, and we going all the way down to 63, 62,920. Okay, so this is the levels, the breakdown levels from the range. Okay, so I'm not panicking yet because we got the early signs all the way down here, right? We don't want to give up immediately. Now, if you're scalping, of course, you need to see these levels by level, right? If you're scalping, you need to change the direction and grab opportunities. But if you are mid-term or a swing trader, you need to make sure that swing, it's not finished yet. Like this is a swing low, right? This is a high low. You've got all the highs. We don't know yet if this is going to be the swing high. Okay, it's still in under progress. We're still going, so I don't want to interrupt the process. I don't want to get out very quickly, so we're going to take it step by step. I know that a lot of people will panic and say, oh, you're going to let Bitcoin come all the way down to these levels. Well, I have to, right? That was a significant level that it broke. Okay, and I need to, not to jump on my guns very, very quick. Okay, not too soon, shall I say. So we broke the range, and as I broke the range, now my two, let's say, priorities. Priority number one, I want to make sure that I stay within the range, and the second priority is I want to hit the 50%. Okay, so technically, what do we have? A low, a high, a high low, high. So we need another high low. Okay, so no panicking yet, no point of conversation about reversal. We don't have any signs of reversal. Yes, it is retracing a little bit aggressively. It went, Bitcoin went aggressively up. So to have a pullback, someone's taking profit, it's fine. Okay, don't blame them. They're taking the profits before somebody else takes them. It's fine. No need to panic. If you're a long-term holder, this is part of the deal. If you're a long-term holder, let's have a look on the weekly. All right, here's your weekly. And what do you see? You see a nice, a strong bullish candle. And then you have a second candle that covered all the previous bearish candle, right? So that is covered, it's cleared out. So it's pushing up. So now it's going to take some, a little bit of push to the back. It's fine. It's fine. As long as we hold the price inside the range, it's going to be fine. Not panicking. Okay. Let me bring the big boys, the indicators on the weekly. What do you see? Cross up, still pushing up. No panicking. RSI, still pushing up. No panicking. Right? What do you see on the ASO? Negative dropping, positive increasing. Nothing to panic. right? The Delta candles, well, Delta is looking quite decent, right? We stopped printing the negative ones, the sellers. Now we have buyers won that fight, and then we still have more buyers coming in. Is it gonna die off? A lot of people would maybe see something like this or something like this. We don't know, right? It's not clean. It's not pretty clean yet. So we need a little bit more volume, more positive volume, right? Even that slight positive volume that we had now, we have that price popping really hard. So we're gonna, it's a weekly time frame. Don't judge by that. But in overall, all your indicators are very positive looking at, right? So we're still looking good. What about the 3 days? 3 days, still very positive. What about the daily? Daily, let's have a look a little bit more closer look to the daily. Daily is giving you a turnaround. Okay, that's not a very bad sign. We know that we are on the overbought area. So we're going to monitor this area. Okay, it is overbought. The sea is trying to cross. If it does cross, we still have an area that it can bounce and carry on and keep on staying up there. We'll see. We'll wait for the cross to be more clear. Let's have a look on the delta. Delta, you see, you have massive buyers. The buyers are in control. Very, very tiny sellers. So we're going to wait for that a little tiny against the buyers here. We're going to have a look. RSI, okay, reversing a little bit, but not on the extreme. So that can be a little bit of a correction. Let's have a look on the daily. Do we have common levels? Oh, common levels. We have common levels here around these areas. So we'll wait and see, from 57, if it's going to drop to 52 and see how it's going to react on the 52. Again, not panicking yet, not panicking. I'd like to see the price action to stay within the range, okay? It's a good sign that it broke structure, it penetrated the range. It's a point now that it wants to retest. It's fine. After the big moves, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 big moves to the upside. So it makes sense that you may have 1 day or half day, a pullback. Okay, nothing to worry about. Let's have a look here. East to Bitcoin, still holding above the red line of 50%. It's good. Let's have a look. ETH push, kind of trying to break structure. So it's dealing with this area. Okay, so it's going to come back a little bit. The same thing as Bitcoin. So it's a general retracement now. So yeah, smaller time frame. I'm not worried about that yet. I mean, here's my levels. Right, here's the levels. Focus on the levels. Even go to a smaller time frame, 30 minutes. You've got more tiny levels there. Look at that. You control level by level and see, what you can do. Here's one level there. There's another level here. Let me draw that line there for me. Here we are. Here to there. You see, so you've got like multiple levels to play with. Right, here it is. That's one level there. That's another level there. So you've got multiple levels to deal with until it hits the bottom of the range, right? It has to deal with that one, it has to deal with that one, and until it gets all the way down there. So that is a massive push to the up. So that's an order block. So he has to deal with that order block. So it will get affected. So it's going to get pushed up a little bit, and then we'll see how strong the sellers are going to be, right? Let's see, how many people they're going to take this opportunity to short it and push the price down. Is that the retailers or is that the big boys, right? We're going to see. But it's very interesting to see that, we reach that level and then we see, weakness. But don't panic yet. Okay, the edge is still open. It's still early. It's 10 to 9 my time. So we're going to wait for that one. Here we are. Right, let's bring the cash flow. Let's bring the cash flow and see what these guys are doing. Let's have a look. Right, okay. Okay, well, I see Bitcoin dropping. Okay. T1 is dropping, so they're taking profits. T3 is dropping, so altcoins are dropping as well at the same time. Bitcoin dominance kind of dropping as well, so the alts will bleed a bit more than the Bitcoin. We'll see how that goes. Also, I see Tether increasing, so yeah, they're taking profits. They're moving away from crypto space and they're going into the stables, so that is clear profit taking. Dixie is increasing, okay, so that if Dixie is increasing, that means Bitcoin's going to drop. So here's your evidence that why is Bitcoin dropping a little bit. It's getting a bit weaker. We filled that gap. We spoke about that gap yesterday. So there was a gap here, and it got filled. Hours later, it got filled. It got filled around midday. Okay, after the daily update. So we found that the big gap there. So it got filled, and then it carried on to push to the upside. Okay, so Dixie is recovering. It's getting a bit stronger. That will influence Bitcoin to become a little bit weaker. So now I understand why people are taking profits, because Dixie is going up, right? They do know that will influence Bitcoin to go down. So they say, okay, the trend is going on the other direction. Let's jump all together to that direction. So no surprises here. They are taking some profits. Again, price action, I would like to see, I understand what's going on with the cash flow. I see where the money is going. They're moving out a little bit from Bitcoin. They're going to stable coins. Nothing major to be worried about. So this is, healthy profit taking. Okay. So that's why you see these massive candles. Okay. No problem. Again, the alarming will be for the mid-long swing traders. The alarming will be, when we're going to lose that range. Okay. Until then, we're just gonna break down level to level, and see how that goes. I can bring my fib all the time. This is my gangster fib. I have a predefined levels, nothing to do with Fibonacci. Okay, and it's not a Fibonacci sequence. So let's have a look here around these levels. So here is my 50% of my lane. Okay, so here's my 50% of my lane, the red line. So I would like to see holding 63 438, right? I would like to see hold that line. If not, then the last defense will be the bottom of the range. Okay, but if Bitcoin stops here, it's a good sign, and then it carries on. That will be a nice strong level, intermediate level, so to say. It's between levels. So always the 50% is very significant to me. That's why it's marked by red. So when you see red lines, it's a 50%. Okay. Now let's have a look about the Monday range. Okay, that people that follow the Monday range strategy, which means you mark out Monday open, the Monday high, the Monday low. Today it's Tuesday. You can do that. These levels will be fixed, right? So let's go down to 50 minutes and let's mark the daily range, which I do have. I have a folder here which I have all my Monday range. So here's my Monday range. Let me reveal them and let's update the levels. Right, so here that was last week's Monday. So let me unlock these guys here. Monday high. Okay, so Monday high was Tuesday. That's Tuesday 3 o'clock. This is where everything. This is a daily open. So that is Tuesday. So last Monday high is over here. Okay, 3 o'clock is Tuesday. 2 o'clock, 2:45 it's Monday. So that's the last Monday high. Let's find the Monday open. Here's my Monday open. Let me unlock that. Monday open. Let's go to Monday and let's bring that up. Let's have a look. Where is Monday 3 o'clock? That is Monday 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it's here. It's over here. That order block there is 3 o'clock. So I'm going to mark my Monday open. Now that candle is a bearish candle. So where's the opening? The opening is on the top side of the body. So here it is, it's locked. Okay, it's there. So here's my Monday open. Let's find the Monday low. Well, Monday low is exactly below it. Okay, because it opened, it went a little bit lower and then just went higher and higher. So we have a very, very tiny wick on the daily Monday. If you don't like to do that on the 15, you can do it on the daily. Here's your daily, right? That is Tuesday. That is what? That is your Monday, right? So here's your Monday open, exactly where my line is. Here's my Monday high, exactly where the wick is. So I have my, my levels correct so far. But to make my life easier, all right, I'm not going to do a show off here. I'm just, if you know how to read the candles, your lines are going to be perfect. But let's do a shortcut now. Where is the Monday low? Monday low is going to be exactly where the wick is, right? So I got my Monday open, Monday low, the lowest, Monday high, the highest. Now I can do the 50%, right? I can do the Monday mid, which is my red line here. So let me bring my Monday closer. Let me bring my special tool, my gangster fib. Why is that? Because my gangster fib has my red line there. So here's my red line. So I'm going to attach that to my red line. So here we are. And that's the hard way. The easiest way, you see the number here, 62834996. Double click on your Monday mid line and just match the numbers. 62834996. Boom, and it goes dead on, right? You delete your special tool. You make sure you lock all the levels. You don't want them, going wandering around on your chart. So I'm looking all my levels. So here's my new Monday range. Okay. So here's my Monday high. Now I need to fix my daily open, which is Tuesday. I'm going to unlock that one as well. So let me go to Tuesday. That's a 12-hour. Let me go to the daily. Here we are. So my open is going to be up there, right? It's a bearish candle. That's the open. And so far, this is how deep it went. Okay. So my daily open is there. Here we are. I'm going to lock that one. So your daily open is under your Monday high, right? And it's going downwards. So where is the target? Monday mid. And where's the Monday mid? It happens to be at the bottom of the range. How convenient. What a coincidence. Okay, that's good. That's good, right? Let's update the last week, the previous week levels. The shortcut, let's go to the weekly candle, right? And you see all these blue candles, the blue lines are marked on the previous week, and we're going to transfer them into the new candle, right? That's the current week. That's the previous week. So let me do these very quickly, nice and easy. That's the lowest, right? Lock it again. Lovely. Then unlock that one. Bring it to the highest point. Here we are. Lock it again. Bring the special tool. Okay. Here you are. Here's your special tool. What's the number? Right. 57892. Double click your middle of the week and match the numbers. 5789. That's a 3982.18. Boom, it's fixed, it's gone. Click your special tool, it's gone. You can shift it to the right. Easy. Instead of moving around with your hand, you just change the value by one and it's gone. Boom, to the right. It's done. So now you have your Monday range plus your previous week. Now, if you don't want to, do this manually, I have a better solution, but it's a really, really cheating, right? You go to Spaceman, here you are, key levels, Spaceman, BTC. It's got like 6 that's interesting. Okay. same indicator but different numbers. Anyway, that's the favorite, that's the probably updated. Okay, anyway, it's the same indicator. Key levels, okay, by Spaceman, BTC. It's got the most, downloads. I think that is Kyle's fault. He's keep on promoting these indicators, Kyle and Mo. So all the war room is using it. All these 6,000 is all of us. Right, okay. It's funny. Anyway, okay, cool. So you've got the Spaceman. If you're using the Spaceman, it's going to mark out all the levels for you very quickly, in a split of a second, and you don't need to do that manually. But it's good for you to know how to do it manually, right? You don't want to rely on indicators. But if, for time consuming, you want to, don't waste your energy and time, you can do it. But if you want to do it manually, here it is. It's quite simple, right? It's very simple, very easy to do. And, I always very, very fond for people to know how to do things on their own instead of relying on indicators and, scripts. It's better for you to do it on your own. That way, you know that you've done it. You've done your, it's kind of a research. It's a kind of TA. So you're practicing your TA and you're 100% sure that this is, based on your knowledge and based on your power, okay? And you're careful, then you don't need to worry about, if you made a mistake or not, okay? It's simple, we're big boys now, and girls. Right, okay, so here's your levels, and what's the theory of the, Monday range strategy? Well, you go level by level, okay? So you touch, let's say, the Monday high, got a huge rejection, right? And then it's coming down and probably it's going to target the Monday mid, right? And Monday mid, it happens to be exactly on the range. Wow. That gives us a little bit confidence about the bottom of the range. Okay. Here we are. So far, so good. I think we are on spot, in time as well. We're good. 27 minutes. We're good so far. We talk about the range. You can see how I break the range as well. The levels, you see that, even Bitcoin reacted to these levels. Someone's taking profits. I'm not panicking yet. You need a kind of retracement. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. All of them are, very bullish candles, right? To have one bearish candle, you shouldn't panicking like, let the building catch fire or something. No. It makes sense that someone's taking profits. You mark out the levels, and you don't know how many hours do we have. We've got another 6 hours for this candle to close. You don't know for the next 6 hours how that price is going to react, right? Maybe it's going to print, a yellow candle when it's going to close with a big wick underneath. You never know. You may have something like this. You don't know. You may have something like this, right? A bullish candle with a big wick below. So, don't panic. Don't panic. Mark out the levels and go level by level. Mark out the ranges, break down the ranges, and then you have levels to play and monitor. And also understand, other people trying to make money as well. It goes very fast up. Someone's going to take profits, right? And remember what we usually say, when something go up very fast, it will go down very fast as well. So let's hope this is not the case, right? I don't want to see coming back into these ranges. But if that happens, what are you going to do? You're going to, break down the levels and see, where are your levels, okay? That was the previous structure that we were monitoring. The early sign of reversal, we broke that. It's out of the way now. I don't need it. So we're going to focus here. Right, we spoke about the cash flow. Let's bring the cash flow one more time. Here we are. We see a stop on the order block, right? So we know now that that order block is influencing this area right now and it's pushing a little bit to the up. We don't know how far it's going to go. Usually what I say, right? You know me. I usually measure the order block, push, how much the impulse was. So then the second time on the revisit of the order block, I do not expect to go more than 50%. So it's going to get pushed up to the up, and then we need to see if the big boys again, the retailers all together, all the whales together, they're going to push Bitcoin even more and go higher, right? You can see that Tether is decreasing, so they pushing money back to the market. Maybe T1 is going up, T3 is going up, right? And the last few minutes there, the 30 minutes, 1, 2, 3, well, okay, so that's the last 90 minutes, kind of stabilize, right? Goes a little bit up, go down, go up, down. So nothing big movement there. There's no direction. It's like sideways action there. So like, Bitcoin and altcoins stabilize. They are performing equal. So yeah, I mean, nothing to worry about. Again, we mark the levels. We don't panic. Go down to 30 minutes, 50 minutes. Depends what time frame you're looking at, what kind of a trader you are. I focus more on the mid-term traders and long-term traders, swing traders. I don't focus on the scalpers, because in the whale room we have plenty of professional traders that they're doing scalping. So they cover this. I'm not going to do that, all right? I'm going to do exactly the opposite. Not just to be different, because my nature is not scalping, right? So I'm not going to be good at it. I have other people that are very good at it. So why me? I do what I'm good at. I'm good at on the midterm swing trades and stuff like that. I look at the weekly and the monthly time frames, very big ones. The big boys in the whale room. They doing 15 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minute. They grab every opportunity, because when you're good on TA and when you're good on the charting and stuff like that, and you have plenty of time, you go both directions within the day. So that is scalping, intraday, and day trading. I mean, day trading, they're on the edge, but scalping intraday, it's small trades within the day. So you may trade 4 or 5 times within a day. That's called intraday. Scalping is like trying to scalp a little bit the surface. So you may do 3-4 trades in an hour. Okay, it's more sudden. You just grab all the opportunities. You find the key levels and you just scalp it. A lot of people, when see, for this instance, right, when they see these wicks all together line up here, and say, okay, we see it's running out of fuel, and then it goes flat, right? So they mark the range on a smaller time frame. Let's go to smaller time frame, 5 minutes. Just to give you an example what we're doing in the whale room. If that is your style, we got you covered, right? So here's a cluster. We call them clusters, right? Small consolidations, but on the super tiny time frames, right? And you mark the range and you say, okay, now if the price stays above the 50% of the range, okay, if it stays above and breaks out, that is an opportunity to go long. If it breaks below and breaks out, that is an opportunity to go short. So they see the weakness, right? It cannot go any higher, then it goes sideways. So they have a pretty idea that is, BTC is running out of fuel, right? And they're gonna short it. You lost the 50%, that is the first sign, right? The 50% of the range, always the 50% is significant level, right? So you lost the 50%, and then you know that you're targeting the bottom of the range, right? You lost that, that's it. You are targeting the next area, the next point of interest. So if you do that, right, and let me measure that with my measurement tool. So let's say the bottom of the range all the way to the order block, that is 1.35% to the Bitcoin, right? And you can imagine, now you can understand why people on the 5 minute, they can trade that with 20x, 30x leverage, but in and out quickly. How long did it took? Let me measure the time as well here. So let me take that away. Let me clear this. Let me clear this noise here. Here we are. So let's measure the time. How long did it took from the breakout to reach the order block, right? That order block level. So it took them 45 minutes. One trade, high leverage, 45 minutes. That's it, right? That is intraday and scalping and stuff like that. Okay. So as I said, in the web room, you're more than welcome to join us. You're gonna find the link inside the description. You're gonna find all the original links that I have there. So this is what they do: scalping intraday on a super low time frame with high leverage, but very limited time. I cannot express that, hugely. When you're dealing with high leverage, it has to be a very limited time, okay? And you just don't go blindly. You need to have a lot of confidence. You have a level, you have a cluster, the small consolidation, you're breaking the 50%, you're breaking out the range, it's dropping, it's going down, you find the next point of interest, and that's it, in and out, okay? Now, these people, they may monitor that area now, a new cluster, right? And say, okay, I see that little range, and let's see, how it's going to deal from this point. And where is going to be the next level? Well, the next level, possible level, is going to be here. The next level is going to be, another level is down here, right? So they have the possible targets, right? And so, okay, I've got target number 1, I've got target number 2. So if that's going to go all the way down, I can do another scalping. And if I'm lucky, I get there. If I'm more lucky, I can go all the way there, right? If I'm even more lucky, I can go into the bottom of the range, which also is the 50% of the Monday range, right? The Monday mid. So, this is what scalpers do, right? Now, me, I'm not saying that I'm not good at it. I'm not saying that I can't do it. I can, but because we split, let's say, the trading styles, it's been, spread out among the professional traders in the web room. So I don't want to overextend this live. Here it is, 37 minutes later. I gave you an idea what to expect. We marked the ranges, we marked the Monday range, we've seen a little bit of scalping, we've seen the big indicators, a long time frame. It's looking good. A smaller time frame, we need to do a retest, we need to do some retracement, release that pressure. It's under pressure, we need to release a little bit of pressure. Someone is taking some profit, healthy. So far, not to panic, we need to monitor that range, okay? So that's it for today. I'm going to be around in the web room. If you have any questions, let me know, tag me, and I'll get back to you when I got free time. Until tomorrow, please be safe, have a good time, have a very good rest of the day, trade safely, make profits, bank your profits, book your profits, grab the money, pay yourself, and go buy something, anything, a pair of shoes, I don't know, book a holiday for yourself, right? Do something, right? Use the money. Don't always, don't overtrade. Don't always compound 100% without paying in your business, right? You have a business, you need to get paid, right? You need to enjoy the profits. I'm not saying go waste all of them, but enjoy yourself a little bit. This is what you're doing. You're doing this to have a better quality of life, right? To break out from the routine. So please enjoy your profits, book them, bank them, and use some of them. Please pay yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow. Did I say to be safe out there? I did I? Yeah, okay. Be safe out there. Did I also say to take your profits and back your profits? Yes, I did. I'm going through my checklist. I'm just making sure, right? Is the panic out of the room? That's another one on the checklist. No FOMO. No fad. No emotions. Remember, when emotions walk in the room, the same room that you are and you're trading, when you see emotions coming in, it's the time for you to take a break and say, okay, I'll see you later. That's what you say to emotions. Right, okay, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much once again to listen to this nice, lovely daily update. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.